Hey y'all, my name is Adina Barnett Miller, but I'm known to my students as Mrs. B. I've been passionate about West Virginia history for as long as I can remember, but my mom would tell you it all started when I was 3 years old and she bought me a West Virginia counties puzzle at Gino's Pizza. I've taught history in Ripley, West Virginia for over 20 years now, and I'm an adjunct professor who teaches college West Virginia history to high school students. Please join me for West Virginia History with Mrs. B, a field trip across the Mountain State to walk in the footsteps of those who came before us. Hey y'all, it's West Virginia History with Mrs. B, and we are today in Helvetia, West Virginia, which is in Randolph County, right where Randolph County, Webster County, and Upshur County meet. This is a tiny little Swiss community of about 50 people, but it is a wonderful place to visit. And one of the things that Helvetia is known for is the general store, which is what we're going to give you a tour of. And the general store is also home of the post office. It was originally known as the Culture House, and it was owned by the community, but in 2021 it was sold to Helvetia residents and is now known as Swiss Roots. Swiss Roots is a great place to visit if you want to pick up some of your Helvetia gear. Alright, inside Swiss Roots, it is a one-stop shop for all the people that live here in Helvetia. If you know anything about this part of West Virginia, we are literally in the middle of nowhere. We are at least an hour from Walmart, whether that's the Flatwoods Walmart, the Buchanan Walmart, the Weston Walmart, the Elkins Walmart. We are definitely, off the beaten path. So one of the things that's really important to the people of Helvetia, and always has been, is the post office. And so the post office is here in the Helvetia store, and so they keep regular post office hours. And so if you live here, you get a lot of things delivered to you by mail, because you can't make that hour trip one way just to go pick up a random thing you need. So this store is really important. So I want to show you some of the things that they have. This is a great little shelf of goodies. One thing, if you're here, you definitely need to pick up this cookbook. This cookbook has been in publication. As you can see, it was published on the 100th anniversary of the founding of Helvetia. And this cookbook is filled with all kinds of cookbook recipes from the community of Helvetia. And so there's all different kinds of dessert recipes. Here's one we're gonna have tomorrow, onion pie. We're gonna have that at the Hute. But these are all Swiss Appalachian recipes that, I can't wait to have Frosty later today. But these are all Swiss recipes that have been passed down from the earliest residents of Helvetia. So this is $8.50. You should definitely pick up one of these when you come and visit. There also are these gorgeous signs that are hand painted, the Swiss shields. You can also pick up a historic trail. Print is gorgeous. There's only 100 made, you can see here. And then we've got woodworking. And then this is what Helvetia is so known for, is the iconic Helvetia shirt. And I own more than one. So you can get those from the store here when you're here, or you can order them online. If you look for Swiss Roots WV online, they have all kinds of shirts, and you can see all the different colors of the t-shirts they have. But these are just iconic. This has been the print for Helvetia for a really long time, at least 20 years that I know of. Since I've been coming here for over 20 years. So, and then they also have, the shelf staples that you need if you don't want to have to drive all the way into town to go get goods. They also have these beautiful homemade baskets that you don't want to miss in your Swiss Roots Christmas ornaments. And then all your drinks. And then you don't want to miss all the homemade things by local community members. So you've got your homemade maple syrup. As you can see, you've got these homemade ceramic pieces. You've got comb honey and jams. And then these are gorgeous. This is done by wood burning by a local person. Look at this one. Isn't that cool? And then I set that down right there. You definitely don't want to miss at the top of the shelves. These are the Fasnacht masks. So in the middle of winter, they have a big event every year here in Helvetia where everybody wears masks, and they go and they celebrate and have a big party, and they burn Old Man Winter. So check out this one. That's like amazing. And then what I think is probably the most important thing in the entire store is homemade Helvetia cheese. You can't leave here without at least eating homemade Helvetia cheese, homemade Swiss cheese made here in Helvetia. They keep it in the glass case, and then they also serve it at the restaurant. So, and then we've got lots more masks on the top. Which are super cool. Could you imagine wearing a cuckoo clock on your head? Just leave? Got full on. And then this is a very important bell. This bell is given to the best float in the Helvetia Fair Parade, which the Helvetia Fair is held like the second week of September. And so it displays on the other side the winner each year. And so this is a badge of honor to have the bell. Hey y'all, I hope you've enjoyed your tour of Swiss Roots General Store. It is one of those places you have to stop by and visit when you're in Helvetia. You got to make sure you get yourself that Helvetia t-shirt and you get yourself some Swiss cheese. This place is not to be missed. It is a small community, but it is just full of culture and history. Thanks y'all for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe to West Virginia History with Mrs. B on both Facebook and YouTube.